Hello, welcome. This is Slow Down Sundays, where we just kind of sit back, take things a lot slower than the rest of the week. And I want to thank you for joining me today. Um, I am Rosa Lang, and I am seeing all kinds of pop ups on my channel, so forgive me. I'm really glad you decided to join us today. I want to say hi to everybody in chat. I see you. And stop with the N ums. This is Slow Down Sunday, where we talk kind of chill and we kind of sit back and relax. We take some deep breaths and get ourselves ready for the rest of the week, the upcoming week, to calm our inner souls, right? Hello, Think Dragon. Good morning, that girl. Glad you guys are here. This is about slowing down. This is about recognizing the you that is you and just taking accountability, taking ownership and resetting and just breathe. Just breathe. In the past, I've done meditations, guided meditations. Some people find that very relaxing. Some people fell asleep. You know, it is what it is. I just want to make sure that this is a chill place that people can come to know they're safe, to know that they're loved, and to know that there are safe places to come and discuss and be, because that's a big thing. Knowing that you're accepted. You know, the feeling of being accepted or at least acknowledged. Oh my God. To just be acknowledged in your daily life, in your walk, in your journey, to be able to be seen as you wish to be seen. What a small miracle that is for us, right? Good morning, Angie Marie. I just woke up too. Pardon me. But we are all in ourselves miracles, right? Who, how does this thing work to carry the being or soul, the part of me that is me? Because the me that is me is not this body. The me that is me is not this brain. It's more than that, right, guys? I know it's Sunday, January 2nd. I don't want to get that heavy. But I do want to give you things to think about because it's in my head and I need to get it out. So I want to share that with you. I want to hope I tongue-tied. I know. Let's have some coffee. You guys have your beverage of choice? Angie, did you get your coffee? So I had all kinds of plans for this morning's, this Slow Down Sunday. Try not to put time on it. And I was going to, had all these profound things to say, you know, and all these words of wisdom to share with you. And then I, woke up. It's like, it's not my journey. No, seriously, I woke up. It was a dream. But I hope that you're dreaming. I hope that you're journaling. I know that, oh, Angie, I'm trying to not have that today. Angie says she's getting her morning cigarette in first. Yeah, I don't have any in the house. So I thought it would be a good time to stop smoking. It's not easy when you're not ready. It's not easy anyway. But after being a lifelong smoker, um, I had stopped for 14 years in the middle of that and took it back up. And this is a new year. There's a lot of things. Can you feel it in the air that this new year is going to be something quite different for us and quite, I don't know. I'm feeling a release of pressure. I'm feeling a hope for new, feeling a change of paradigms, all that stuff. So, yeah, that girl I hear. But in that, I was thinking about this all being okay, a brand new year, look at what we've been over the past 2-3 years. It's been crazy, stupid. Yet here we are. We are still here, persevering, doing the best we can, being as strong as we can. And I just want to to encourage you to continue that. Continue to network with people. Continue to interact with those that build you up, those that feed your soul, those whose soul you feed, and those whose essence you build up. Because we need to gather more as tribes and community. And a friend of mine keeps saying, your vibe attracts your tribe. Well, it's true. And we need to get out of the four walls that we're in. And it's okay to go outside. Okay, wear your mask if you feel so compelled. I really want to encourage you to get out. Get with people that you may not know. Get to know your neighbors. Because if stuff goes down, your neighbors may be your only contact. If the grid goes down, we're not going to have this medium. And I'm not a prepper, exactly. But I'm just saying we should be prepared for anything. And as we go through this new year with this new encouragement, this new hope, it's a hope of what can be. I want to encourage you to change the way you did in the past and get to be more community based. And if where you live is not your community, this certainly can be. This platform, I'm thrilled to have it, to be able to build community. And I'm getting excited, so I'm going to slow my roll and encourage you to find community, to find ways that you can connect with people. Whether it's, I'm watching a lot of new channels thanks to Think Dragon. Think Dragon has a channel. He promotes other channels. He does a lot of interesting things. And some of the channels that he's promoted, of course, I'm going to go and check out because they seem like they've been around for a while. They seem like they know what they're doing. And I thought maybe I can learn something. But what I'm finding is I'm becoming part of a community, which is phenomenal. They're encouraging, they're uplifting, they have strong morals and values as far as I can see, okay, because it is YouTube. But they are imparting such wisdom as well, with a lot of laughter, gotta tell you. But I definitely want to encourage you to find this kind of thing that as the new year continues, look to things that gave you excitement. What brought you joy in the past? What made your little heart just, think back on that, not with regret, but with hope that you can find that again. Because part of the hope of the new year and part of becoming community is finding what lights your fire, finding that passion and going forward with it. Remember what it was about that brought you joy. Thank you, that girl. What about that brought you joy? Can you reach that again? And then share it. Again, you can do community, you can do libraries. I don't know about schools nowadays, but there are opportunities for us as individuals to gather and share our talents, our crafts, our wisdom, if any. There's just so many ways. You just have to get creative in that by finding your passion and just breathe through it. There was a time when, in fact, I was talking with a friend about this recently, very recently, that my exact words were, this doesn't matter. None of this matters. Okay, and I was in a state, so you have to kind of understand. And I was sharing with my friend how after I'm gone, my existence will not have mattered. And I was so depressed, guys. Yes, I get depressed. And I was trying to tell this friend that you're not the only one that gets depressed. Don't let the pretty face fool you. I get depressed a lot. But I have tools that I use to bring myself out of it. And of course, I've been doing this for quite some time because I'm old. But this is part of the new year, coming to the realizations that I can change this myself. oh my goodness, this is not my depression. These are just false thoughts appearing real. This is just fear. Oh my gosh, let me move past this. You look at it, the thought comes in and you start going, what if? Oh my goodness, if that happens, what if, what if, what if, what if? And if you just take a minute to just breathe, calm yourself, and really look at the situation. And more likely than not, it's not nearly as bad as you thought, and it gives you a minute to regroup and refresh, right? So let me get some of these going up here. Like this one. Take a deep breath. Release the tension. Right? Hey, High Priestess. Hey, Kelly Bain. Angie Marie, I know you're here. Think Dragon popped in. I don't know if you're still here, but I'm glad to see you guys in chat, as well as all the other guests that are here. Is this making sense to anyone? I truly hope it is. I just want to save you some steps down the wrong path, but maybe it's your journey to go down that path. Coffee's getting cool. So seriously, guys, if you're in chat or if you're watching the replay, leave me a comment. Are these talks making sense to you, or am I just babbling going into Alzheimer's? I need some confirmation here. I laugh, but it could happen. It could happen. I want to leave something behind. And that was the whole point of that discussion. I was talking to my friend, saying, this won't matter. No one remembers, hardly anyone remembers my grandmother. Nobody talks about this person. Nobody talks about that person. There's going to come a time where I'm just dust in the wind, right? All we are is dust in the wind. And it made me stop and think, well, one, I am making a difference. Two, I shouldn't be talking to her that way in her delicate condition, being that neither one of us were quite mentally stable at that time. But I remember being a child thinking, Lives of the Rich and Famous with, I don't know who it was, Regis Philbin, I don't remember. But Lives of the Rich and Famous. And I remember sitting back and going, who would want to be rich and famous? Oh my God, that would be horrible. I just want to be recognized and out of debt. Right? Just recognized and out of debt, not rich and famous. So I've kind of carried that throughout my life, right? I am recognized and nearly out of debt, but I'm not rich and famous, nor would I want to be. And I feel like I'm skipping all over the place. But the point I was trying to make is, that point was what? That we matter to each other. Whatever happens when I'm gone, I'm gone. Whatever happens when so-and-so is gone, Betty White. Oh my fucking God. Sorry. Betty White. Why? There'll be a big hoopla for a while. And after a while, there may be a few people that remember her. I know it's fresh. I know it's too soon. She made an incredible impact on who knows how many hundreds and thousands of lives by playing in these radio and television shows. I mean, she was doing radio right out of high school, right? She had a black and white TV show she was writing and producing way back when. Life of Elizabeth, or Life with Elizabeth, I don't quite remember. But it really made me stop and think, what difference is my being here going to make at all? And you guys are the difference. When you come in and you spend time with me, when you write to me and tell me what a difference hearing a certain phrase meant to you and how you carried it through the week. does my heart good to know that I'm making a difference somewhere, that being here will have mattered. Okay, that went heavy really fast, sorry. But, sometimes when things occur in our lives, and we all have issues and challenges that come up in our lives, you just have to remember to reach out to one another and know, one, that you're not alone. Two, others have been through what you're going through. Three, it's okay to reach out. It's not a sign of failure. It's not a sign of feeling less than, right? You have people here that care for you. I have people here that care for me. I know that they care for you too, because I know their hearts, because we've had conversations. I got a sniff. Hang on. Got myself all verklempt there for a minute. But you guys matter. You really do. Use kind, use smart, use important, and use matter. Unless you're traveling twice the speed of sound and then your energy. DJH record hound, that was for you. But we all matter to someone, whether we realize it or not. Our lives have intertwined in such ways that we never know, and we may never know, how our lives and our actions and our interactions affect the others who may be or may not be watching, but those who are in our sphere, who I have no idea who's going to watch this video. I put it out there for you guys, hoping to plant seeds. You guys know they're here that have rocked with me. You know I talk about planting seeds in the parable of the seeds, and I am not the sower. I'm just that guy that tosses seeds out there. Oh, pardon me. See, got all emotional. God, you guys, you make me ink. But I'm out here to keep throwing those seeds. And these videos will probably be here long after, well, I don't know, because I'm going to bypass Betty. I'm going to go to at least 105. That's my aim, okay? Because if I'm this age now and I'm as active as I am now, then there's no reason. There's no reason. I may be down here. I may be a little shorter and talking closer to the mic, but as long as I have breath, I will try and share the wisdom that's been gifted me with you. As long as I have breath and can make it to the mic. There's so much interaction. There's so much out there, guys. There's so much out there. Don't sit in front of your screen all day. Don't. Get out. Take a deep breath. Even if it's only to walk around your apartment, your building, or your house, or the block, if you can make it that far. Get outside. That girl, wear a hat so you don't get sun poisoning. I love you. But seriously, the fresh air. Okay, maybe it's not as fresh as it used to be. Yes, I know about pollution. Yes, I know about, sun rays and UV rays and, but it does us good to get out of the four walls that we're stuck in, especially for the past year and a half or two. It does us good to get out and see life from a different perspective. Remember the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 rule. 5 things you can touch. No. Help me out here, guys. 5 things you can see. 4 things you can touch. 3 things you can hear. 2 things. Oh, God, what was it? I know it's 1 thing you can taste. What am I forgetting? See, hear, touch, feel. I'm sorry. It's not my head right now. But somebody has it in their head. And it's a touch. See, sight, hearing, smell, taste. I know I'm forgetting one. But you get it. You get what I'm saying. Take a minute to do these things, to bring yourself back to present time, to ground yourself right where you are, right in that moment, so you can build yourself up with the energy from the earth or wherever you gather it and go forward with your day. You got this. We've got this. We're going to be hanging here at least for the next couple of weeks, right? Join my channel if you choose. If you like what you're hearing, come on aboard. We're all family here. And we are here to hear you, to acknowledge you, to respect you, and to help you be the best you can be. Because that's what we expect back in return. So, hey, Darren. That's a DJH Record Hound coming to you all the way from Soren, Canada. Thank you, sir, for joining us. Guys, if this stuff is making sense, I really need a comment from you, some kind of feedback that I should continue spending my Sunday mornings this way instead of sleeping in. No, seriously. I know I could do the premieres and all that kind of stuff. I know there are workarounds. Feel, taste, smell, hear, and see. Yeah, but I got them in different ways. Okay, 5 things I can see. 4 things I can touch. 4 things I can touch. 3 things I can hear. I'm still missing one. I know it's 1 thing I taste. 2 things. What are the 2? Oh, now this is going to bother me. I'm going to have to look it up. Give me a second. I know I have it saved somewhere. Let's see. 5 things. Give me a second. We are around 5 things. Not. Anybody got it yet? Here we go. Okay. Right from. Oh my God. It's a mem. 5 things you can see. 4 things you can feel or touch. 3 things you can hear. 2 things you can smell. And 1 thing you can taste. Hey, just call me Hen. I'm so glad to see you this morning. We should get together this afternoon. Let me see if I can make this big for you guys, because I need to save it again. And basically, this is all using the 5 things. It's using your 5 senses to bring you back into yourself, to get you to help center, to allow you a second to just reset. Turn it off for 10 minutes. Turn it back on. Or as a computer, turn it off, count to 10, 15, turn it back on. See if that resets it for you. And thank you for calling. Thank you for calling Rosalind's hotline. How may I help you? Yes, you might need to reset yourself. I need you to go outside. Yes, outside. Yes, take the phone with you. Thank you. I want you to look around and see 5 things you can see. Right. Count them. Right. 5 things you can see. Now, 4 things you can feel. 4 things you can feel. 3 things you can hear. 2 things you can smell. And 1 thing you can taste. Excellent, Angie. Take a deep jaw on that for me, will you? I'm really going to do my best to not buy cigarettes, because I know I've kicked it before. It does me no good health-wise. I mean, I know all of the reasons people quit, and I so went off on a tangent there, guys. Thank you for riding with me. I know all the reasons. I do. And financially, I would save so much money because they've gotten so expensive. Right, Angie? It's incredible. Yeah. And, High Priestess says, I should have gone ahead and gotten that highlighted. Let me go back to that. You're extremely soothing with hectic things going on in this crazy world, so keep on. Thank you. Because, sometimes, you have a channel. There are times when you have to stop and think, why am I doing this? Because I love the human race so freaking much that I want to save as many as I can. And I know all I can do is put hope out there. I know. That's all I can do, right? That's all any of us can do. Help one another, right? Yeah. It's nearly $10 a pack for 20 little teeny rolls of tobacco. Yeah, it is. It's actually $7.50 plus tax, depending on where I get it. If I get it in the other county, they're over $8, and it comes to nearly 10 with tax. So yeah, but I'm glad you're here, Hen. I do need to get to the grocery store. You guys know I'm always trying to get to the grocery store. You know why? Because I forget to go. I'll start a new project, like a cowl or another pair of socks or blankets or whatever. Next thing I know, it's dark again at night. I'll start in the morning. And speaking of which, that girl, there's a pair of socks in your future. I'm just saying. They may not be identical twins, but they certainly are cousins because of the way the colors pull in. And I'll tell you all about that some other time. And I know most of you are with me, hang with me on Tuesdays and Thursdays as well. So I appreciate you being there for that. Those of you who might be new to the channel, I really want to encourage you to check out Thankful Thursdays, where I do gratitude and we discuss what we're thankful for, trying to kind of change our whole view of things and for the better. And that's on Thursdays and Central Standard Time, 8 p.m. Tuesday, Terra Tuesday. A lot of people love that favorite. And again, 8 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time for about an hour. I try and limit Tuesdays and Thursdays to about an hour because, I have this thing, that I have to do every day called, work. And yeah, I do have a 9 to 5, 8 to 4:30 kind of thing going on. But Slow Down Sundays are 30 minutes of chill. Just me babbling on, trying to give you hope that you're not alone, that we're here with you. Hello, Aaron Cooper. That things are going to be okay in the long run, to help you look at your problems maybe a little differently, but basically to help you reset for the next week and have somebody to drink my coffee with. So I'm glad you guys joined me today. Yeah, thank you, Hen. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, it was just a matter of, right, that's why I'm always broke. Well, I've worked it into my, okay, somebody's going to yell at me for this. I've worked it into my budget before food. So I always had cigarettes, but I may not have always had healthy food in the house, which was kind of crazy. So Screams of Anubis, thank you for joining us, hon. So basically, again, for those who are new, thank you for following on my channel here. We have hit the half-hour mark, so I am going to be pulling it all in here. I hope this has made sense to you. I hope this has touched your heart. I hope it will cause you to be more aware and awake and help you to know that it's okay to reach out, that anybody in here would be more than happy to listen and maybe offer suggestions. My email is in the comments below. I encourage you to leave comments below. If there's any questions, if there's any comments that are not in the chat, please feel free to leave comments after the live has ended. Thank you, Angie Marie. And I may come back on here in a moment. But as for Slow Down Sundays, thank you so much for being here. I will see you all very soon. Thank you. I love you guys.